Welcome to Just Be, the mystical and magical journey into motherhood. This is a place for real conversations for women, mothers, and those on the path of becoming a parent. We talk about the things that aren't said out loud enough, the things we may not be prepared for, and all the ways we can feel more connected to ourselves, our partners, and our lives through it all. It's an invitation to dive into the depths of being a parent, into your body, your relationships, your identity, and the beauty, the challenges, the intimacy, and the transformation that comes with it. From the practical to the energetic, the messy to the sacred, the human to the mystical. This podcast is a small portal for you to slow down, tune in, and just be. All right, we're back. The podcast is back. I wanted to do a quick episode here. This will definitely be a short one, but I felt that being that we have been on a break that was meant to be 1 month and turned into, 4, 5, I should maybe come in and give a little hello, an update, and just kind of kick things off before we start releasing more episodes, which we have a ton of them to release. While the podcast has been dark, quiet, on a little break, I've still been doing things in the background and having some pretty incredible conversations with people, which I am very excited to start sharing. And so you've probably seen that the podcast has gone through a little bit of an evolution. There's some slight changes. The title of the podcast, instead of just this, is now Just Be. And just very much we're keeping the same essence, just slightly different. A lot of what I feel is brought to the space of all the conversations, and what it centers around is being in your truth, which there's a whole conversation about that coming out, being in your body, being in a situation, and just a little bit of surrender, right? Just being with what is and what's unfolding. And therefore evolved the title from just this to just be. The same tagline, the mystical, magical journey into motherhood. Just as before, there's some real practical conversations that I've had with people, and there's also a lot around energetics and some more out there topics or ways to think around things that I'll be presenting as well. All of it really is about the journey, and I always try to weave it back into how we relate to that as someone who has chosen to be a parent or is choosing to be a parent. Because we all have different paths we choose in our evolution and the work we're here to do. Choosing to become a parent is just one of those paths. In my opinion, it's one that will put you in a position where deep work and transformation can be done fairly rapidly if you choose to accept the challenge. I don't know one person who hasn't been somewhat transformed by their journey into and through parenthood. So keeping that same vibe, just with maybe a little bit more emphasis on the beingness of it. And one other slight change to the podcast is the conversations moving forward. I will be the only host. You're going to get a mixture of reflections from myself, always inspired by conversations I'm having or clients I'm working with or friends and things coming up in my own life. A little bit of that mixed in with some really great conversations with other incredible people that have a lot of wisdom to share and experience to share that is valuable. So as always, if you have any insights, any comments, any reflections, any feedback, I am always available to listen and hear it. We have a new voicemail link and the email address to reach out. That is changed as well. So please take a peek in the show notes for the updated links for those ways to reach out. You can also find them on www.postpartum.love.love/podcast. All the information is there as well. All right. Be on the lookout for some more episodes. coming up. We'll probably release one pretty quickly after this one. And then I like to keep the cadence not every week, but a little bit more spaced out, maybe somewhere between every week to 2 weeks, just to give us all a little bit of time to breathe, to integrate. Our world is moving at a very fast pace right now. And I don't know about you, but I am in the slow down and breathe and let things be, right? Just be, let things unfold. No need to rush. So bringing that energy into the podcast and the episodes ahead. Looking forward to sharing more conversations, and thank you to each of you. Thank you to everyone who reached out over the big break that I had, and I can't wait. I'll be back in your ears soon. You made it to the end. Thank you for tuning into this episode. I hope it resonated with you in some small way. You can find more links to any of the mentioned resources, as well as some other offerings and fun goodies that I have in the show notes. And if you want to support or share your love for the podcast, you know what to do. Share an episode with someone you know, subscribe, leave a review, or just reach out and say hello. I truly do love connecting with everyone that listens to the podcast. You can find the email and voicemail links for that in the show notes as well. I'll be back with another episode soon, but until next time, just remember, you don't have to have it all figured out. You're allowed to just be.